Sorry, you all. I got a phone call, so yeah, I had to take it. Come on, you all. Come on, I'm back. All right, Janito, welcome. Invite folks over. Um, so for those that are just joining, just basically talking about what I'm doing for lunch from Steve Harvey. We have a red bean and smoked turkey neck soup. And it's really good, very rich, very comfort. Talk about total kind of southern cuisine, but just in a much healthier way. So we're blending in a lot of the fresh vegetables in here, adding a little bit of kale, but we're sticking to some of the tried and trues like the smoked turkey neck. And everything is being done inside of the pressure cooker. And I'm gonna just turn it around so you all can see again. So this is the pressure cooker that we use to kind of cook our beans and our turkey necks, as you can see. And then this right here is actually the soup. So we're gonna add in more liquid. You can see the actual turkey bone, the bones right here, which add in flavor. So the longer we let this go, the more flavor we're getting out of there. And we're just gonna add more stock to this to bring it up to, to just kind of liquefy it a little bit for soup. But right now we're really pulling out a lot of the flavors and building the flavor profiles. This right here is the actual the smoked meat, and as you can see, it's super tender, super pull. You can pull this apart. So we're gonna sear that on the griddle, get a nice sear on that, and then add that on the top of the soup. Okay, so we're kind of doing this deconstructed soup. Of course, we'll play around with some kale. We're gonna add the kale into the soup, and then we'll serve it with some of the quinoa, just a little bit of the quinoa. And for those that know a little bit about whiskey, I added some of that to the soup. Just a little bit of Irish whiskey, and it just takes the flavor to another level. And if you're good, you can just grab a shot of that. If you're feeling down. What? Laugh! I heard that. Laugh! Sugar Chef, you heard that one. I'm wrong with taking a little shot of whiskey every now and then. Sometimes you need it. What spices should I cook with while healing a sore throat? When you're dealing with a sore throat, you want to use work with some ginger and also some honey to kind of coat the throat. Some lemon. So maybe if you want to do like a lemon, ginger, and honey tea or something, the honey will soothe the throat and coat it. So that's what I would do. Drunk soup, noted. Kashani, you are so funny. Ginger, honey, lemon tea. Yes, that's great. And this stuff right here is perfect because for those that are in Chicago, it is cold outside. So you're looking for a very kind of warm comfort dish, something that's going to stick to the bone, something that's going to warm you up inside. So soups go great for that right now in this season. Unfortunately, we want to keep it healthy, right? So that's why we're using the kale, and we're using the, instead of using butter and heavy cream and all that, we're using olive oil. We're using fresh vegetables. Everything is fresh. Everything is from scratch, okay? Also, I'm going to be serving this with the cornbread, and the cornbread has the jalapenos, a little bit of the honey goat cheese, and then the dried cranberries. So you get the sweet, the spicy, and that's what you want. You want to play on the different layers of the taste buds. Do you put the kale in last? Yes, put the kale in last because you want to keep that beautiful, rich green color. Kale doesn't take that long to cook, and you want the bite of that kale also. Hiscopes, I bought 2 bottles. Yes, for those that don't know, you can purchase my hot sauce. My hot sauce is on my website at JudsonToddAllen.com, JudsonToddallen.com. Get you about 10, 20, 30 bottles, 2, 3, 4 cases of it. All right. Thanks, Junito, for posting that. For those that are not following me on Instagram and Twitter, my Instagram and Twitter is Jetson Todd Allen. And my Facebook fan page is Chef Jetson Todd Allen. The hot sauce is really hot to me. Really? It's supposed to be less hot, more flavor. But again, it just depends on the person. I would say for most people, the flavor is not overly spicy for most people. But everybody's palate is different. Okay? Everybody's palate is different. It's designed to work in tandem with the flavor of the food instead of overpowering the food. Okay? I'm glad you like it, Miss Misha. And again, if it's a little too spicy for you, you can add it as an ingredient to things like the soup. I added it to my my soup here. The soup that I'm doing right now, I added my Chef Blend hot sauce to it. Okay? Any other questions? Questions. Cooking in the kitchen with Chef J. Cooking in the kitchen with Chef J. I like it. I had it at the Women's Expo last year. That's great. When are you coming to school, DC? Oh, when am I coming to school, DC? Soon, I hope. I love DC. I have a lot of family out there, so shout out to DC. I'll be out there soon. Show you all some Chicago love and cooking. Someone said your recipes online doesn't have the. Someone said your recipes online doesn't have the instructions. No, it does have the instructions. You just have to click on it. Do you realize that your recipes online don't have the cooking instructions, just the ingredients? That's not true. You have to actually go to a separate tab and click on the instructions. So both of them are on there. You just have to you'll see it when you get on there. But it's not going to be underneath it. You have to click on something separate to get the actual instructions to the recipes. What's for dinner? I have no idea what's for dinner. Soup. I don't know what's for dinner, to be honest. Something light. All right, you all. Well, thank you for rocking with me. I've got to go to the grocery store and get some things for the cornbread. I need some flour and some other stuff, so I will check with you all later. Thanks so much, Periscope, for rocking with your boy. Where do you get your recipe inspiration? From up above. To be honest, what inspires my recipes is really just sometimes how I feel. What I grew up on as a kid, it could be very nostalgic at times, but a lot of it could just be very inspired by how I feel in the morning. I mean, if it's cold, I'm going to probably want to do a soup. Or do something that's more comfort. If it's hot outside, I'm going straight for fresh and light, but flavorful. So it just really depends. Also, what's available at the market or what's available at the store that looks very fresh, very clean, very high quality. So everything that I do is I try to keep it very seasonal in the approach. Thanks. All right, y'all. Well, you all give me some hearts, show me some love, and continue to follow me as I do these Periscopes. I'm enjoying rocking with you all, and I know it seems like you all are enjoying rocking with me. All right. You all have a good lunch, and I will holla. All right. For those that are just joining in, you all can view the Periscope by clicking view after I get out of here. All right. Love y'all so much.
Let's go and go 4.